18-year-old. Finished third last night. An absolute rising star. Now he's a Queenslander, driving for a Queensland team, James McFadden. In position number 2, driving the black number 69 car. Brought to you by the Thorley Brothers Racing and Wanless Racing, the King of California, Brent Kading, out of 2. Driving for Gary Rush in the USA number 2 Pick and Payless car. Come out here, where we can see you, Donny. Let's hear it for him. Donny Schatz. Out of position number 3. Out of position number 4, the man currently leading Wanless World Series Sprint Cars points. Running away with it, some would say. The one, the only, Brooke Tatnall. In position number 5, from Indiana, the United States of America, driving the number 4 car, Danny Smith. In position number 6, driving for ABC Auto Gear, and the number 51 car, really muscled it round in the dash, local boy, Pete Thorley. In position number 7, driving the 54 Morgan Metal Corp car, local boy again, Richard Morgan. Out of position number 8, driving the Valvoline, number 5 car, GKR Transport, Red Edge Sheds, Max Dumsney. Let's hope he gets that thing tuned. Behind him, in the S4, all the way from Adelaide, Adrad Radiator Experts, Freightmaster Trucks. Let's hear it for Trevor Green. Out of position number 10, in the USA number 1 car, driving for MotoGuard, Michael Carver. Yeah. In position number 11, driving for MFG Alljohn, Action Metal Recyclers, local boy done proud, Todd Wanless. Yeah. In position number 12, driving the South Australia number 24 car, TRG Transport, Active Motor Wreckers and All State Auditing and Accreditation Services. Give it up for Ricky Mayoto. Out of position number 13, with a big hometown following, sitting right on the back of that car, driving for Titan Garages and Carports, Australian Roller Doors, Darren Pittman. Out of position number 14, a man we've seen do really well in the last few weeks. Local boy, driving for Metal Corp in the number 83 car, Cameron Gessner, the Gas Man. Out of position number 15, cousin of the Gas Man, driving for Ozdeck Patios and Roofing in the Q25 car, Andrew Shirley. In the Ace Fireworks number 10 car, all the way from the USA. Let's hear it for Jonathan Allard. Yeah. 2 to go. From New South Wales, driving the number 7, the Wanless World Series contractor driver, East Coast Pipeline, Golden City Trucks of Gympie car, Robbie Farr. Rounding out our A-main, the Finance by Design car, a very tough local, Carroll Transport, the Q number 5 of Daryl Hodges. As we go forward, stand up if you can and cheer him home. You won't see this for another year. Make the most of it. Thank you, turn 2. Thank you, back straights. Just do it once for me, boys in the crew. Put your hands in the air. You boys have made it into the field. Turn number 3. Woo-hoo! 4 wide. Turn number 4. And the main straight. Thank you for coming. Yeah! There is only one World Series Sprint Cars. In 3, it's all up to you, James McFadden. Sprint Cars!
As we go racing, thank you, Drew. 50 laps for a blinder from James McFadden. He powers the 29 car into the race lead. Going up the back straight away, look at Kading. He's got the right-hand rear of this 69 car, centimetres away from the concrete wall. Donny Schatz sitting in third. Danny Smith, the USA 2. Brooke Daniel in the WA. Car number 2 coming out of the bottom turns. The big mover also. Max Stumsley in the Valvoline 5. Round the outside, Peter Thorley. Wow, I tell you what, is this the class of the very fast? The Red Radiators, Trevor Green, Mike Garber. Richard Morgan, Mayolo out of South Australia, ahead of Darren Pittman as they work the back straight away with the pointy end of the field. It's still the 18-year-old sprint car sensation in the way of James McFadden. Have a look at Donny Schatz. Can he get this car into the premier position? He hooks it around the outside of McFadden. Coming out of the top turns, McFadden sticks to his guns. Donny Schatz, he's tried the high line, the low line. They are virtually side by side. $20,000 here last year. Can he make it another 20? Donny Schatz in the PLS car, third placing. Brent Kading. Danny Smith sitting in fourth. Max Stumsley in fifth. From Tatnell trying to get around the outside. Well, we thought for one moment that Donny Schatz may have got into the race lead, but James McFadden, he is putting on the race of a lifetime. There's no fear of contradiction. Schatz, the best in the world. He's tried every trick in the book to execute a passing move on the James McFadden car. Third placing, Brett Kading. Danny Smith, Max Stumsley. Donny Schatz, he's pulled off the passing move, going up the back straight away. A whole new ball game. Donny Schatz in the premier position, going across the start-finish line. James McFadden ahead of Brent Kading, the USA 4. Danny Smith, what a great battle raging for 5th and 6th placing between the Valvoline 5 of Max Stumsley. Brooke Tatnell in the Cricky Motorsports car out of WA. Peter Thorley. Trevor Green. Richard Morgan. Mike Carver in the USA car number 1. And Robbie Farr getting around the outside of Todd Wanless down there on the bottom turns. Certainly Robbie Farr, the big mover. He's already passed 2 cars coming out of the 3-4 turns. Sitting right on the rear push bar of the Jonathan Allard Ace Fireworks car number 10, the Sprintcars Sprintcars.
Coming from
Right
Scott's
around
car.
our Saturday night speed bowl out here at BIS. No change in the pointy into the back. Still Donny Schatz, James McFadden. Brent Kading in the black 69 ahead of Danny Smith in USA 4, certainly Brooke Tatnell. He's come on like the gangbusters, getting by the Valvoline 5 of Max Stumsley, going up the back straight away. 13 down and 37 to race. Peter Thorley, Trevor Green, wherever you look out there on the raceway, there's certainly battle raging. How long will it be? Donny Schatz ready to lap one of the slower cars down there on the bottom turns. That's the number 2 car of Todd Wanless up there on the bottom turns. 3 wide outside the Action Metal Recycler Steimer. Donny Schatz, the Gary Rush Pick and Payless car out of New South Wales. He's running rampant at this moment. Second, James McFadden, car number 29. Brett Kading, 69, ahead of the USA 4 of Danny Smith. They are 2, 3 wide. Look at the Valvoline 5. And Brooke Tatnell. Those two are virtually raced side by side. They are closing quickly on the number 4 USA car, going up the back straight away. Todd Wanless, Andrew Shirley, the Oztec Patios and Roofing, car number 25. Donny Schatz, a good quarter of a lap, almost making it half a lap ahead of the second place. James McFadden coming out of the 3-4 turns. Don't tell me we're going to see Robbie Farr being lapped by Donny Schatz, working the back straight away. Donny Schatz sitting right on the rear of the East Coast Pipelines. Car 7 of Robbie Farr down there on the bottom turns as Robbie Farr up high. One car down low, also Jonathan Allard. In the number 10 racer, Daryl Hodges. A fair way out of contention, driving the Queensland 5. Where does Schatz go? Just watching 4 cars. Those 4 cars, Jonathan Allard. Robbie Farr in the East Coast Pipelines. Car number 7 up there on the 3-4 turns. Cameron Gessner, car number 83, Todd Wanless, Andrew Shirley. Jonathan Allard, still in second placing. James McFadden, car number 29, ahead of the Brett Cady, USA 69. And Danny Smith sitting behind Danny Smith as they go across the start-finish line. Brooke Tatnell, Max Dumsney, Daryl Hodges, Trevor Green, Peter Thorley, Richard Morgan, Darren Pittman, almost an impossible task in the Titan garages and carports. Car number 21 up there on the 3-4 turns. Donny Schatz, would you believe, almost set to lap the Darren Pittman car going up the back straight. There's room on the inside. Pittman in the Titan garages and carports. Car number 21 sportingly pulling up field to allow the race leader plenty of room up there on the 3-4 turns. Donny Schatz. I just can't believe how these 4 cars have raced since the green flag was dropped. USA 4, Danny Smith getting by the Brett Cady car. As soon as I mentioned, this is virtually how they've raced. A passing move between the Danny Smith and Brett Cady. Aiding Danny Smith, he fights back like a tenacious tiger going past our Action Metal Recycler Timer. The King of California, he's certainly proving that out there on the raceway. If you could just see it, Cading the right rear, centimetres away from the concrete wall, the number 4 racer of Danny Smith. They are virtually side by side. Look at Brett Cading. He throws that car around also now. Brooke Tatnell. Here's the big chance for the King Motorsport car out of WA to execute a passing move. Firstly on Brett Cading in turn. Danny Smith, car number 4, Presser Excitement himself. Brett Cady, the first casualty, the Corrals Transport, car number 5 of Daryl Hodges, pulling onto the infield. 30 down, 20 to race. Jonathan Allard, Cameron Gessner, Todd Wanless, Andrew Shirley. Brett Cady certainly coming on like the gangbusters. Behind the James McFadden car up there on the 3-4 turns. Can Cady execute a passing move going across the start-finish line? I tell you what, Cady has been worth tonight's admission price out here at BIS. Watching this guy, he has not put the car on the inside line for one moment. He's driven around the concrete wall, trying this time down there on the bottom turn to get that passing move on the James McFadden car. Also Danny Smith in car number 4. Look at Brooke Tatnell. He said, if it's working for Jonathan Allard, can I possibly execute a passing move on the Danny Smith car further back? The Valvoline 5, Max Dumsney. Trevor Green. Todd Wanless, Andrew Shirley. USA 21 further back in the pack, the Valvoline 5. South Australia 14. Wow, I tell you what, that is sizzling race action. The USA 2, Donny Schatz 29. Still in second placing, Jonathan Allard. Where is Brett Cady? He's gone off the map at the moment. Brett Cady doing a second place. I tell you what, a statement I made earlier on during tonight's feature race. He's been worth tonight's admission price out here at BIS. Brett Cady in second, third, James McFadden, car number 29. The number 2 car, Brooke Tatnell, getting by the USA 4. Danny Smith coming out of the 3-4 turns. They'll be going to run the 50 with no stoppages out there on the raceway. Cameron Gessner around the outside of Jonathan Allard, working past the start-finish line, but it's all the USA 2. How many cars or how many more cars are going to lap? Speaking about Donny Schatz in the Pick and Payless car, USA 69, Brent Kading. Jonathan Allard holding down third, Danny Smith in fifth, Brooke Tatnell. Brooke Tatnell getting by the USA 4 up there on the 3-4 turns. It's now put Brooke Tatnell in fourth placing. Working the main straight away, there is traffic galore. Have a look at Tatnell round the outside of James McFadden. He's pulled off the passing move. Can McFadden fight back the Queenslander in car number 29 from Tatnell? Second placing as they work across the start-finish line. Have a look at Donny Schatz. He's lapped the big names. He's lapped the big guns out there on the raceway. Race order with only 8 remaining. Donny Schatz in 2. Brent Kading. Brooke Tatnell. James McFadden. There is motor cars all over the raceway, including Cameron Gessner, Richard Morgan, Ricky Mayolo out of South Australia, Todd Wanless, car number 2, Jonathan Allard, Andrew Shirley. One car like a bucking bronco down there on the bottom turns. That may, and I say may have been the 29 car of James McFadden coming out of the 3-4 turns. Yes, it was. Max Dumsney, the Valvoline 5, talking about 5. There is only 5 remaining on our Action Metal Recyclers timer. There's 50 lap, $20,000 to win. Danny Smith, James McFadden. Where is the race leader? Donny Schatz. Wow, I tell you what, there is action every turn of the wheel. Have a look at Brent Kading. Donny Schatz working across the start-finish line. He has lapped the entire... He's lapped the entire field. Would you believe it, race fans? Donny Schatz has lapped the entire field. Oh, absolutely amazing. Wonder race. Checkered flag time. The Pick and Payless car out of New South Wales, the world's best. $20,000 last year, $20,000 this year. Donny Schatz, car number 2 first. Second placing, Brent Cady in 69. WA2, the Brooke Tatnell car third. Danny Smith, car number 4 fourth. And Victoria 5 going to Max Dumsney. Race fans, we have been told up here in our race headquarters, Donny Schatz, he's lapped the entire field. Give him one big round of applause, Donny Schatz. Well, I tell you what, that was one hell of a race. Not one stoppage out there on the raceway. 50 laps of thrilling, one-less World Series sprint car racing. The Titan Garages, Reeve Cruck, many thanks indeed, Reeve. $20,000 last year, $20,000 this year. We'll also have the man who owns the one-less environment, Dean Wanless, presenting our trophy down there very shortly. Drew, I'm sure you've got a comment regarding tonight's feature race. I'd like a Coke. I'll cross to you.
Thank you, Kevy. Thanks for the 50 laps. Thank you, Brisbane Speedway, for coming out. All right, what can you say? Something I'll never forget in my lifetime. Let's hear it for him. Donny Schatz, winner of everything.
Well done, mate. Thank you.
Let you ask.
Well, Donny, tonight I couldn't work out whether you were quicker on the low line or the high line or the middle line or the other couple in between. You were just quick everywhere, and when you went past Brent, I haven't seen that happen on this track before. Lapping second, it's a once in a lifetime for me. So congratulations, true champion, and well done.
Dean, thanks for your support and all you do for World Series and racing here at Brisbane. That was, I'd say, a once in a lifetime deal there. That's not very often you get to lap guys like Brooke and Brent, but to have them run second and third, that's, I mean, I can't say enough about these guys that work on this race car. They do an awesome job. I don't think there's any question we have the best stuff, but some days I probably don't show it, and you know, today was just one of them days where everything, the stars lined up.
Well done, mate. Fantastic. I'm still shaking. So.
Thank you, Dean Wanless. All right, as we get these drivers all together for the paparazzi, thanks for Speedway Racing News and all the magazines. Thanks again for coming out. This is Drew Crux signing off for Wanless World Series Sprint Cars.
Okay, thanks indeed, Drew. It's been a pleasure to work with you out here the last 3 nights. Also, congratulations first, second and third out of this 50-lapper during tonight's Speedway. Don't forget, race fans, next Saturday night out here at BIS Demolition Derby time.